Hey guys, Chris here. As usual, I'll be doing a recap of today and a lineup for tomorrow. So let's just get through these comments and give everyone a shout out. So shout out to Andalam Wandafrosh who left his very detailed thoughts here. I'm not going to read all this Andalam, but I appreciate it. Shout out to Gundacker. They hate us because they ain't us because I started Cantor today. Shout out to Mike212231. Yeah, this little win streak is kind of crazy. Shout out to Microtech23. Yeah, Westbrook and AD didn't do shit today. It's crazy. Foy and Nelson went off. Chandler, yeah. I mean, Foy and Nelson went off. Levine did pretty good, I thought. Oh yeah, Gallinari's went off like crazy. Alfred Payton had a pretty okay game, and thanks, Mike23. Shout out to Kerry Nevins. Anyway, let's go look at my lineup. This is what I went with today. A lot of entries here. I know you guys don't care about baseball, but I've been doing baseball a little more, and I scored a really high score today. I'm just going to show it real quick. This is what I went with today. It was pretty good. Got some crazy scores here, but a really solid day. My freaking catcher didn't start apparently, so I felt really stupid. Anyways, 57, which is kind of crazy. So I doubt anyone used my lineup. No, nobody used my lineup. But it may be different for basketball. So let's go look. Let's look at this 306. Let's talk about it real quick. So let's go see if anybody used my lineup. Always like to check. So I'm at 306.4. It's crazy how many people use my lineup. SoCac, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Mike 140. Yes. Trolley Cartman. That looks like my lineup. This one these had to be taken from me because I didn't see anybody with Wilson Chandler and Randy Foy in the same lineup. Jace 22, yep. Billy 17, always see SJ Shockers. Mike Hamdini, this is a new person. Yep. Trying to see if I've seen anyone unfamiliar. Sean 26, hey Sean. Log 0378, I've never seen you before. That is my lineup. Denarky North, hey look, it's finally me. Kimura. Oh, okay, no, these aren't mine. Okay, so a couple more new people. That's good. I always like to see my lineup being used differently. So let's just talk about it real quick. Jordan Clarkson, I felt was one of the more obvious plays tonight. As soon as I found out that Jeremy Lin was out, I thought Clarkson was must play. He is pretty much a lock for 40. Like at this point, he's if the game can stay competitive, he's a pretty much lock for 40 now. So really good play. Deron Williams expected a little more out of him. He was at that triple double watch here. But they blew them out. Washington got close for a second, but they just couldn't do anything about it. Deron Williams easily could have hit 40 today if the game was close, I think, though. Randy Foy with a nice 36. Really was really starting slow, but then started hitting threes and started grabbing started getting a lot of steals, and then the freaking the overtime helped a lot. It really helped him a lot. So really nice play here, Randy Foy. I knew to trust him. Told everybody that he was a good play. Brad Beal started off ridiculously slow, came back, had a really solid game, 30 points. Nice game out of him. Wilson Chandler, I knew he was going off today. Double, steals, assists, that helps. Yeah, Wilson Chandler's a beast, so I'm glad he came through. Omri Caspi, 25 points at 4.5K. That is 5 times value, and I'll take it. Jason Thompson, my boy, I was all over him today. He's just so consistent, I swear to God. Really nice play here. And they got beat by a pretty big margin, but they kept the game relatively close, so all the starters could stay in. So really nice Jason Thompson play here. Anthony Davis could have had a way better game. Hit 40 with missing a quarter, so he definitely could have hit a lot more value, I think. So Anthony Davis was solid. Center, I went Enes Kanter. Was expecting a lot more than 25 points and 6 rebounds. I was expecting a lot more rebounds in this, but I guess I'll take it. But I was expecting a huge game out of Kanter today, so 35 points, whatever. Anthony Davis got injured, though. You know what's kind of stupid? I mean, he did get hit in the throat. He does get injured often, so I would call him fragile, but I would not call him soft. But I see everybody wants to call, oh, he's a pussy, oh, he's this. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a little overboard. I feel like he's in the NBA and you guys aren't. So I don't know. I feel like that's going overboard, but he does get injured often. I'm not gonna lie about that. So he's fragile, but in no way am I thinking he's soft. Um, he did get elbowed in the freaking throat, so just saying. But anyways, that's how I feel about Anthony Davis and that thing. But yeah, just a really solid lineup here. 306.4 hit the 300 mark, so that was really nice. I wanted to look at a couple more lineups to be honest, to see in the $10 double up, see if anybody used it there. Anybody new I could find. I always like to find new people that use my lineup. So we'll go over here, and nope, nobody in the $10. So I'm just here by myself with this lineup. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did today with this lineup. If you guys want to take a quick glance of what I have tomorrow for freaking MLB, this is what I have. I'm stacking a shitload of A's. I probably shouldn't do that, but whatever. I'll fix this when I can, but this is what I have so far. Anyways, let's go look at tomorrow, because this slate sucks so bad. I really don't know what to do, but we can kind of look at the options and kind of just go from there. These are pretty much my locks: Paul, Dragic, Hansborough, Gibson. Point guard, I think Paul is a lock for me, just because there's a lot of cap to mess with. I can't play Curry because this looks like a blowout. Lillard is interesting. I could play Lillard. I love Alfred Payton. I love Lowry just because I like Lowry. I like Goran Dragic though. I feel like he has a really nice game. Also been alternating some good and bad games lately. Good, bad, good, bad. And the matchup makes sense against a hobbled Kyle Lowry. So I think it could work. Levine is interesting, but I don't know. I hope Golden State rests. I don't know. I just hope they rest. It might start some better play people. You know what I don't understand is everybody went off DeMar DeRozan when Kyle Lowry was playing, but people don't realize that DeMar DeRozan actually does better when Kyle Lowry plays. Like proven today, got a nice 39 points. I don't know. They have really good chemistry on the court. DeMar DeRozan definitely plays. I think he plays better with Lowry. I don't know why so many people backed away, but I was gonna play him, but I loved Foy and Beal. I love that combo, but I don't think DeMar DeRozan's value goes down with Lowry at all. Just saying. But I might just play DeMar just to play DeMar, to be honest with you, because I don't really like the options here. I don't know what to think of Wade anymore. He's just not really doing anything for me. I mean, these are some horrible games. It hasn't hit 54 in a while, that's for sure. So we'll see. I might play him, but I don't know. Second shooting guard. If I can see Kevin Martin coming out and having a really good game, not even lying. But the rest of the shooting guards do not look very good. Don't like Clay. Kind of like Depot. Kind of like Redick. I might just roll Redick because I don't know. He looks like a pretty solid play. And then Jamal Crawford got his minute back, so Redick should drop. I mean, he's too expensive. 6.6K. Waiting for him to drop to like 5 because with Crawford back, he's really not worth that. But I think I'm gonna play DeRozan. I might just play DeRozan Wade because they're gonna be in the most competitive game. A lot of these games look so fadeable. This looks fadeable. What's it called? This looks fadeable, and Philly and Chai definitely looks fadeable. So I don't really know. Small forward. I really like Gordon Hayward, but I don't know if they're gonna keep him in there. I like Wiggins. I feel like Wiggins can surprisingly do something tomorrow. So maybe some Wiggins. I like Matt Barnes, so maybe some Matt Barnes. Not really anyone else though. Maybe Rodney Hood. It looks like they're kind of reducing Hayward's minutes, so maybe I just roll Rodney Hood and Barnes. Maybe. Buttinger. Where's Rodney Hood? So maybe something like this, and then run the Vooch at my center. So maybe something like this. But let's talk about power forwards for a second. Definitely don't like any of these guys. Don't like the top 3. I always like LMA, but Griffin's going to be the most competitive game, so I don't think Griffin's a bad play, but he does play Memphis, so that's a little concerning. But the game won't be competitive, so I kind of do like Blake Griffin, even if Zebo's hitting him with a tire iron or something. Power forwards. Love Hansborough. He's consistent. 3.8K. Gets like 35 minutes. I mean, I don't even care. He's really good. Taj Gibson, I think this will be a blowout. Taj Gibson will get a lot of those minutes. And Taj Gibson's been getting a lot of minutes anyways. And he's been producing. So I love Taj Gibson. Miritic, also one of those guys. Centers, really don't like him. Maybe Gobert. Don't like Gasol. I like Whiteside. Maybe some Jonas. Don't like Bogut. Never like Lopez. Maybe Hamilton. But his minutes are so inconsistent. Aldrich got to start today. So maybe you could roll some Aldrich. But it didn't look like he played. So never mind. So maybe Vucevic. Just because they struggle against big men. So maybe Vucevic has a good game. But even I don't feel confident with Vucevic. Tomorrow just doesn't look like a good day to play. I don't really like these games, but hopefully by tomorrow there's some clarification on who's gonna play and stuff, and I can get a better idea of who to play. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Just comment what you think, comment your lineups, comment your plays, stuff like that, so I can look at it and maybe I'll adjust my lineup or something. And definitely follow me on Twitter for my lineups. I always put them on there. They're always free. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna ask like for 5,000 retweets to get my lineup out. I just get them out, and hopefully you guys like them. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. So bye bye.